I'm kind of surprised, but we've actually had almost all of these collaboration beers.
We have? Really?
It seems like we've made it through most of them. Like, we missed, like, the first couple, but then since then, I mean, there was one that you had, I can't remember the name of it, that we didn't actually podcast on.
Yeah.
That was a collaboration.
I think it's in the drink database.
Yeah.
It was their session. It was a session beer.
Right. Yeah,
which I really
very
liked.
Rich, sessionable people.
Yeah, the well-to-do sessionable folks. Yeah.
The well-to-do sessionable folks.
That's right.
Well, this is not a sessionable beer, but this is another collaboration, and funds going to help out a charity as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and that's what we've got on this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage we are about today is, well, it's a beer.
It is
You're
beer.
breaking it down. It falls into the general, beer category. And then we can break it down even farther. And it's an IPA. But the title of it is More Brown Than Black IPA. And it's a collaboration between Stone, the Alchemist, and Ninkasi breweries.
Yes, and I guess it was actually, it came about because the Alchemist, they're in Vermont. They were affected by Hurricane Irene last year, and their pub was completely destroyed, completely washed out. There's some really interesting videos, actually, even for this beer online, if you go to YouTube, or we'll have a link to it at our website, AboutBeverages.com, and they kind of talk about the destruction, but in that area, it wasn't just, about that brewery, although that's a meeting place for a lot of different people. And Stone called them up, got them involved with this whole thing, and a portion of the proceeds goes to a charity that helps out relief in that area.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So that's so you feel good about it, paying that extra money, which is how much for this beer?
Well, it's $3.29 for the 12-ounce bottle. I got this at McGee Road Liquors, and it was $3.29 for the 12-ounce bottle. So
that's actually not a bad price for these collaboration beers.
That's about where they seem to be running.
$4 for one of them. That was the cherry. The cherry chocolate stout was close to $4.
Do you still have one of those?
I do.
I thought you did.
I still have one.
That was delicious. We did try it with ice cream, didn't we?
We did.
That was really.
That
tasty.
was a really good podcast. Which go to the archives, AboutBeverages.com, and check that out. That one's only audio though.
Oh,
got lots of great video now though.
Yeah,
that would have been good for video too. We were ice cream and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
that was tasty.
So anyway, yeah. So overall,
beer doing good things for people.
Yeah, that part is good. Overall, though, what have we thought of these collaborations?
That they've been tasty but expensive.
Yeah, I think overall.
Yeah,
they've just kind of been okay. Some of them have just been like that Japanese green tea IPA.
It was different, which made it cool.
Right,
and we liked it for that, but we weren't like necessarily blown away by the flavor profile. No. And especially, once again, it's a value thing, taste versus price, and I don't think we were willing to make that commitment.
No,
again.
not for more of them at least, but definitely have been happy to buy at least one and try all of these because
absolutely
that's what's always very cool. Is
if Stone's involved, we're there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, definitely. And Ninkasi actually is a brewery that is not unfamiliar to our podcast as well.
We have done something because they're from Oregon, right?
Yes, we had one of their IPAs, which actually we liked quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, definitely more brown than black for sure. It's kind of cloudy too.
You know what it looks like? It's kind of got darker brown at the bottom and lighter at the top. It almost looks like
a black and tan.
Well, no, like soda or tea when you've had ice in it and it melts and the top gets a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like at the top there. But it's like a very dense looking carbonation almost. I see a lot of bubbles, but not a lot of movement. Do you see that?
Yeah, there's actually there could be just some sediment going on in there. I would say,
too.
Don't you think?
I guess
because some of those are going left to right. They're not going up, and carbonation would have to go up. So I think it's some sediment.
That's some sort of rule of chemistry. I think.
It is.
That would have to be.
Stephen Hawking says carbonation must go
up.
Yeah,
or it does not go at all.
Or it does not go at all.
Whoa!
Whoa, doctor! Wow. I was not ready for that amount of hops.
God!
Wow!
That almost smells like a sandwich.
It does. It's a little pastrami smell.
Yes, I was going to say it smells. Oh my gosh, it smells like a Reuben.
There's some Thousand Island in there.
There's a Reuben sandwich in my glass.
Oh, it does. It's kind of a little smoky, savory,
that's
hoppy. Wow.
That aroma is Reuben in a glass. And I'm talking about Reuben sandwich.
Not your friend Reuben.
Not my friend Reuben.
Your friend Reuben.
Who I don't really have a friend named Reuben, but if I did, I don't know what he'd smell like in a glass. Anyway, but that is a Reuben sandwich in a glass right there. Oh my God.
I sense a quote for the bottle: Reuben sandwich in a glass.
Reuben sandwich in a glass. That's not going to sell a lot, I don't think. That's like fits with his liquid bacon commercial or his liquid bacon endorsement of the Lafarge.
Although I did buy a bottle of that because it was so delicious, so I do have a bottle of that.
Wow, that every once in a while on our podcast, something really surprises us. That really surprised us.
I was not ready.
Wow,
for that
I was not. You know what? It was great actually. I hadn't put any preconceived notions in my head.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it.
Color-wise, that is, it's different the way it looks in the glass. But I hadn't even thought about. I wonder what this is going to smell like. I just smelled it. That was awesome, actually. It's a great moment. And you were here for it.
Yeah, the only thing I think I thought of was that maybe it would be like a little bit roasty. Like maybe that was the only thing that was in the back of my mind because I was thinking black IPA.
Wow.
So, but very far back, I was not. I mean, because I love like Stone, their sublimely self-righteous IPA, their black IPA. It's so delicious, and the hop in the dark and things. And this is nothing like those.
Nothing.
So this is definitely.
I don't even think we should stop for me to type. I think we just need to taste that because I don't want to lose what's in there.
Okay.
I'm kind of wondering what you're thinking. Actually, I'm not kind of wondering.
Do you want me to go first then?
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
You're giving me a look.
No, go ahead. I know what I'm going to say, but I don't want you to go, oh my God, what are you thinking?
Most of the flavor seems to come through, but there's like a little pointed sour in the middle of my tongue. And I don't know, like there's like it's like a little citrus kind of note. It seems to come through and like in the middle. It's like someone made that sandwich and then they squirted a lemon in it or something like that, or a lime or some sort of citrus.
Well,
yeah. And there's a little more body for some reason. Like again, like I really didn't have an idea on this, but for some reason I'm like surprised by everything, and I don't know why. But
those notes that we got on the aroma are there.
Yep.
But it works because it's not 100% there. I think, like you were saying, there is a little citrus like injected in there.
Could be the Thousand Island.
Yeah, it could be
that.
Could
be ketchup. Could be ketchup.
But it's almost what it takes it almost to like a vinegary note almost.
Yeah.
From a sour. Now this is not a sour beer. It's not that tart.
It doesn't have a sour, right?
But it does have a vinegary note to it that makes that work for me, and I really like that.
That's really good.
That is a unique.
This is about my top two.
I would probably get another one or two of those actually to have on hand for special occasions. That's not going to be my everyday beer, although I could drink that every day if I was Bill Gates. But no,
I wish they would put out. I wish there would be a point because they've kind of. I just happened to. We went to their website to kind of look, and I thought they were actually just doing a year's worth of these collaborations, but they're continuing them. There's going to be another one here in 2012 involving Bear Republic and someone else. But what was interesting, or I shouldn't say what was interesting, what I was kind of hoping for, since they're going forward, it'd be neat if they this might sound cheesy, but some sort of vote or some sort of something that they reproduce some of these or do them again, because it's like one of those like awesome and kind of sucky at the same time. Where it's like I wish, like this one, I'd like to have this one again. I'd like for that chocolate cherry, the stout one that we had. I wish that would come around again, even if it was seasonal, to know you could get it again. But we're not going to see these.
Well, they follow us on Twitter, right? And we follow them.
Yeah,
we should give them. We should do a little tweet.
We should tell them they need to.
No, really. I mean, I'm sure they listen. Whether, I'm sure they listen to their beer drinking to their followers.
Well,
and
they must know what sold more or less and stuff like that too. So you think they would want to do that?
They may be listening to us right now thinking, "Oh my God, they got a bad bottle."
Yeah,
that tasted.
It tasted nothing like.
It tasted nothing like that. But no, if I don't know if McGee Road Liquors has this anymore, but if they do, I'm gonna grab. In fact, I should probably send Justin an email.
Yeah, that would actually not be a bad
idea. Email or a little text or something like that. But yeah, it's so unique, and those flavors are there, but in the right harmony, and that's really
good.
Very good.
Yeah, that is quite tasty. Yeah, after everything kind of in the collaboration series, but kind of like boom.
That, yeah.
They spiked way up
wow,
on that one.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
That is really good.
Yep.
Well, head on over to the website.
It's almost like a little...
Oh, you got something? You got something else? What do you got?
Well, like a little buttery note.
Buttery? Does that mean buttery?
Buttery note.
This meant something else?
It meant something else. Yeah. What was that? I just watched that. I said, this means... yeah. Right now it means buttery. Yeah. This is I'm trying to put my finger on my actual thoughts. I don't know if you got that, but all of a sudden I got like a little buttery note at the end. I guess.
All right, I'll have another sip and check.
It was more on the exhale.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. I don't know if I said
something
with you saying buttery. Maybe that's kind of put it like I don't know if I would have quite picked. Like I might have gone for something a little more muted. There's some sort of like.
Or is it
olive oil quality or something, or maybe like butter when you're starting to kind of like warm it up if it actually starts to get a little brown, like
brown, right? Caramelized buttery.
Kinda, yeah. Okay. I could definitely go with that.
Yeah.
And what everyone else should go with is heading on over to AboutBeverages.com.
Absolutely.
And checking out the tasting notes for this amazing collaboration beer, and finding out where it hits on our recommendation scale. And definitely, if you're watching this right now, I would go out and try one of these. Go out and grab one.
Yeah, if you can find it, I would grab it.
I would recommend that, and I would also recommend following us on Twitter, becoming a fan of us on Facebook, and definitely you can subscribe to our YouTube channel or just even watch the videos right at our website. We've got all of that there. But the podcast is still on iTunes as well. There's always that feed there if you want audio, you're on the go, you don't want the large video file, we got that too. We got it all.
Yeah.
We're hitting all the buttons.
We got this green screen, come on, join us.
Join us, that's right.
Watch. All those any of those things.
But whether we like it or not,
you should definitely give this a shot.